The main flaws in this reasoning. Most importantly, a decline in the proportion of local applicants does not necessarily mean a decline in the number of local applicants. What if the total number of applications have increased? What if they have doubled? This would mean that more and more applicants from outside the city are applying, but at the same time, a lot of local applicants are also applying. The author has not given clear statistical data to reach this conclusion. The right data needed would be the total number of applications and the number of applications from the local individuals before and now. This would be the right kind of data needed to reach the conclusion that author has reached. Then, if at all the number of local applications have reduced, is lack of popularity the reason? The author did not suggest that all other factors remained fairly unchanged, and it is only the lack of popularity or awareness that has led to this decrease in proportion. What if increased competition, demographics, or socioeconomic changes have led to this change? Is a rigorous marketing campaign a valid solution? Lack of popularity does not mean that people don't know about it. The author has not discussed the other more obvious solutions that an academic institution would look at, such as improving employment opportunities, improving the academics, improving the faculty, rather than coming up with a marketing campaign. The author has not explored other valid means, and this remains a flaw in the reasoning. The solution is recommended until the former proportion is achieved. This is a short-lived solution. What after that? And a very important and a very interesting flaw here is that the argument is assuming that higher percentage of local students is a desirable quality in the university. It is possible that the university is looking for more and more outside students, and therefore it is taking clear steps for attracting the outside students, and that is why the proportion of the local students has reduced. The author has not talked about this at all. The author has not suggested that the university requires or desires a higher proportion of local applicants. These were the main flaws. A fine structure to your essay would be that you have an introduction that very clearly suggests your stand on the argument. The stand must always be that the argument is not convincing. So have an intro. Suppose you were able to figure out 4 flaws. So for each flaw, have a separate paragraph, have 4 paragraphs, and then have a conclusion that suggests that because of these reasons suggested in the stem of the essay, the argument is not convincing. Wherever possible, talk about what the author could have done to make this argument convincing. That would be all. Thanks for watching.